Really interesting is that just in the years that I've been pursuing this research, a lot of the jobs that were targeted by the various autism entrepreneurs that I investigated have been automated. So for instance, I talked with all of you now about software testing or QA. There's fewer and fewer roles for QA as such. There's now QA engineers who are automating scripts to do this kind of work. And the same is true, I'm sure, of car washes, although I don't understand that space as well. The basic point is that a lot of the work that I was talking about with you is being automated. And I think it's not a coincidence that folks are conceiving of autistic adults and machines as capable of doing the same thing, or that the potentially autistic adults are almost as if they were kind of already automated beings. And I think that gets to a broader problem in our public culture, which is that autism often becomes this sort of space, a metaphoric space, for navigating the sort of ambivalences and ambiguities around changes in technology. So if you see characters in movies or in television shows, they're almost always kind of like cyborgs. And a lot of my autistic friends will say, do you notice that whenever there's a cyborg on TV, they're actually autistic? And vice versa, that a lot of the representations of autism aren't really about autism as such, because autism is such a variable and diverse condition. They're actually the sort of metaphor for what would it mean for a human to be more machine-like or a machine to be more human-like, this sort of intermediary zone between our current concept of what it means to be a human versus what a machine does, and what we perceive or imagine the future might hold for, as I'm sure Tobias will soon talk about, transformations of the human. So just the last point there is that such representations can be damaging.